Hello pilots, I have some breaking Mecha BREAK news for you today. Producer Kris has just revealed new details about Season 1, Pulse of the Indigo Stone, and I'm going to tell you everything that we know so far. Now, just to recap, Season 1 officially launches on September the 19th, right after maintenance. Season 0, Reign of Fire, will wrap up at the same time, with settlement notifications and tier rewards going out to all players. The devs have also confirmed that there will be some extra compensation gifts because of the timeline changes, and these of course we already knew about. And that is, if you picked up the Season 0 Matrix contract, you'll get 10 Season 1 supply crates, 12,000 mission tokens, and a discounted Season 1 contract. If you didn't have the Battle Pass, you will still get 3,000 tokens and that same Battle Pass discount. Now, I know that there has been some mixed feelings on this as compensation, but I think that it is a good way to begin the season. The headline additions, of course, are the two brand new strikers, Alphard and Hell. Now, we've already had a lot of information about these two strikers, but Kris has added some additional context for us. Kris describes the Alphard as a no-nonsense assault striker designed for pure speed and firepower. He says it has an all-or-nothing setup, which means pilots will need sharp precision and excellent timing to fully unleash its potential, especially when it comes to choosing the perfect moment to fire. Hesitate and you will end up with all smoke and no damage. Now, I am excited to try the Alphard, but I do wonder, based on that last line, how successful I'm going to be with it. Meanwhile, he also addressed the Hell. Now, a lot of players, myself included, assumed it was a sniper based on the weapon. But Kris clarified that they don't classify it as a sniper. Instead, he says that Hell is a versatile mid-weight attacker with a ton of strategic options. He says it's an incredibly fun machine to pilot and thinks that with our creativity, it will lead to some innovative gameplay. Now, I am happy to hear that because we already have the Aquila and the Narukami. They're both snipers and the meta doesn't really need another sniper. So I'll be interested to play that and see how it actually feels. We're also seeing a big shakeup with the seasonal weapons. Now, Season 0 had a 3+3 format, that is 3 weapons in the crates and 3 weapons that you could purchase for Matrix tokens. That is being expanded to a 4+4, but here is the best part. Every single Season 1 crate now guarantees a skin, so we won't be getting any more empty pulls, and we will always be coming away with some cosmetics. Now, that is a massive quality of life change, and I know a lot of players will be happy to hear that. However, here is the caveat, and that is, what will the drop rates be on those weapons? Will we just have 50 copies of one skin and see other skins going for thousands of Corite? However, a huge win is coming to the Matrix system, and that is that this season we will be able to get exclusive rewards like the Striker Archive, Narukami Type S, and Tier Protection cards. Now, some of you will remember Canon Kamiya from those mysterious beta screenshots that have been floating around online. So not only has she been confirmed, but we're going to be able to get her for free with Matrix tokens. So in addition to the Narukami Type S and the Ace Pilot Canon Kamiya, there will also be 3 exclusive accessories that we can get for tokens. Now, honestly, I feel like this is a huge step in the right direction for the Matrix selections. It's offering more than just bare bones filler items. It's got strikers, pilots, cosmetics, tier protection cards, the Operation Verge challenge mode, it is looking like something that is going to be worth engaging with. And speaking of new pilots, Kris also confirmed that Jeanette and her striker, the Serenith Custom, will be available as a direct purchase at launch. Kris also teased that another familiar pilot will also be joining mid-season, though they are keeping the details of that under wraps. But I think this is where the community might have mixed feelings, because those direct purchase strikers and ace pilots come in around $50, and many people consider that to be quite a steep price. And while it's great that you can earn new strikers like the Narukami through the Matrix tokens for free, I think a lot of players were hoping to hear a reduction in those premium costs, but so far nothing has been mentioned about that. The Matrix contract, or the Battle Pass, is also getting a big update. Rewards will now scale with the number of tokens that you earn throughout the season, rather than the number you spend. And even if you are playing free to play, you'll still be able to pick up things like the tier protection cards and covert operations plans. But obviously, if you buy the contract, you are going to get even more stacked rewards. Now, covert operations in Mashmak are going to continue in Season 1, and the devs have said that there will be more reliable ways to earn the covert operations plans, presumably through the Matrix selections, but on top of that, there is a brand new restricted zone boss being added, Morena. The devs say that, unlike the Hellcat's raw firepower, Morena uses dangerous combos and unique mechanics to keep you on your toes. Now, I'm not a big Covert Ops or Mashmak player, but I am really happy to hear this news, because I do want there to be a PvE mode in Mecha BREAK, and seeing them lean into this with new boss fights I think is a great way to test out future PvE content. And Kris wrapped up by saying more features, balance updates and optimizations are coming, with the full reveal which is going to be happening on a live stream on September the 12th. Now, I'm happy to hear that there is more information coming out, because for me, quite a lot of things haven't been addressed in this update. Most specifically, the balance changes, because I think that is something that a lot of players are really eagerly awaiting, because there are a lot of problems with balancing at the moment, and things like matchmaking rating, ranking, bots in rated. What are we going to hear about these? So, as a huge Mecha BREAK fan, I am hyped by what has been dropped, but I am going to reserve judgment until September the 12th. But what about you? What are you most excited for? Are you hyped about this patch, or are you also going to reserve your judgment until the full official live stream? Drop your thoughts in the comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you again in the next one. Thank you very much.